normally.
At the Western world were the bad guys the entire time.
I'm excited.
Or he hits him a couple times, mana burns him down. Suddenly he doesn't have the mana to work with anymore. He's not going to be able to out CS this anti-mage anymore. And this is going to become more and more difficult.
Arrow hitting on Old 11 and the Soul Rip getting the kill onto Mars.
So fallen for it either. The counterspell is better to max out last, but yeah, you get that value point of 50%.
Arrow on a DY. Chalice coming over. DY going to try and survive. Throws the Nightmare out. Slept up. Moonlight Shadow used. TP's coming in from PYW as well as the Mars. Now look over at XM, who will try to leap away. He needs to get out of the trees so he doesn't get speared up. And he is under the Shroud of Moonlight Shadow, so able to survive. He just doesn't have a TP to work with. He's in trouble. Lasso coming in just a second, I'd assume. He tries to TP out. No chance, no way. Tombstone down with the Swashbuckle coming in. Erica ends up dead. 3-0 for EHOME. DY and Ori forced to leave the situation. Ridiculous. Oh, Nightmare action. X-Nova drops the Tombstone. Icarus dive. And the kill coming through on X-Nova. Thunder God's Wrath, and the spear hits this Batrider, but the lasso is out on Ori. They'll get the kill into the Zeus. Supernova will go off. Stuns up the Pangolier. XM gets back. And the entire time SCC is still farming bottom. They're going to try and defend this tier 1 tower. They'll also glyph it. But I don't think that'll be enough. DUI again. Oh no. Oh, the counterspell. Okay. Look at that CCC. Tombstone, Soul Rip, still probably getting fed here. Fiend's Grip onto the Rolling Thundering James, but he gets out of it and now starts to bounce around. Old 11 will eat that arrow. Starstorm in. They get the kill onto the Mars. They've got the Nightmare onto the Anti-Mage. James moving forward, looking for Ori. Now lassoed up. Here comes SCCC, and they'll get the kill. A little unnecessary with the Mana Void, but why not?
Insult to injury. I mean, I think he had to Mana Void him to get that last.
For SCCC, the question is, can they do anything with it? Meanwhile, mid, they will lock down and kill off Chalice. So, losing that Batrider once again for the second time. He goes Boots of Travel, first item, going into the Blink Dagger next. XM still looking for the MKB. He's got the Javelin as well as the Blitz Knuckles, but he's been nightmared. They'll dust him up as he went with the Moonlight Shadow, but I don't know if that's going to help. Spear and the Rolling Thunder is just too late from James. So XM and Chalice die over mid. James will try to TP out.
I had a friend say that...
Uh-oh, Ori. Hold on, hold that thought. Blink, Lasso, as well as the Shield Crash and the Starstorm. Chalice gets the kill onto Zeus. Still up 3K net worth though, as Poyoyo equals Erica from Keen Gaming. Yes, he was the carry for Keen Gaming and Keen Gaming Luminous. Little Rolling Thunder action coming through. Sunray trying to keep the Mars alive is doing so. Arrow misses from XM once again. The arena's down as well as the spear hitting on a Chalice. They get the kill on X-Nova. They'll lose Old 11, but Chalice dies too. Supernova pops, doesn't stun anybody. They're in the Moonlight Shadow, but there's the dust with the Fiend's Grip. XM drops 3 heroes dead on the side of EHOME. And only one going down on VG.
Up with farm, unfortunately, against the AoE.
Blink forward. Nice lasso coming in onto Ori, but is the follow-up there. Spear comes in. James goes through with the Rolling Thunder. They get the kill into Ori. They won't find Chalice, and now Old 11's in trouble. Starstorm in. James gets the double kill. Both Mars and Zeus end up dead, and they're continuing to chase for more. Nightmare onto the Undying. Swashbuckle with the lucky shot proccing. Blink forward from SCCC, make it a third kill for EHOME, and it's now 11-9. Okay. Bold, I like it. We'll see if it works out for Erica. Not looking likely, though, with the lasso coming in as well as the Rolling Thunder. They'll keep him stun-locked, and they'll get the kill into the TB. 12-9, and now an even game in terms of net worth.
Now they're going to want to set up around the pit. You're going to have to evacuate.
Oh yeah, Old 11, he's getting spotted. They've also got themselves the Yules and the Vision out on the DY. Bash is coming through from SCCC, who has that new Basher. We get the kill onto a second, and they'll go into Roche at this LAN. We're here in China at the LAN event. Can you not hear that crowd? I should feed in some crowd. You can hear that crowd. I mean, it's so loud in here. XM getting speared, doesn't connect. They'll go after X-Nova. XM will just TP out. Now X-Nova will, well, yeah, that's not going to work out for him. He ends up dead. You guys like that crowd noise? Seems super real. Oh, God, SCC already has the Abyssal Blade and just destroys Ori. Supernova, no chance. Oh, I lied. I'm a liar. But that Icarus dive has no chance. Lasso comes in, SCC, one more shot, gets the kill into PYW. Fiend's Grip hits the Anti-Mage. It's just the Aegis, though. They need to lock him down once again. They do have a spear. They'll pop the BKB. That'll stop him from getting hit by the Rolling Thunder. The spear actually hits on a Chalice. SCC able to blink away.
Yeah, but you know...
Background, yeah. I don't have a green screen, so it's hard. It's not a fake crowd, guy. We're actually here. Show us some of my plushie collection. I don't actually have a plushie collection. The Thunder God's Wrath comes in. The arrow hits under the illusion. They go after James. He's got the Lotus Orb on him with the Tombstone dropped down by X-Nova. Fiend's Grip hits Chalice. They get the kill into PYW. They look over as the Abyssal Blade is on to DY. They get the kill into the Bane. They look over at Old 11. They pop the BKB. Trying to get a bash as he TPs out. Successfully does so. Old 11 without a BKB. He ends up dead. 3 heroes gone to the side of Vici. Listen to that crowd. They're going nuts, man. They're going nuts. I think LGD look good enough to take it, but I hope it's not a sweep. There's the arena as well as the spear, and that's it. Okay, nothing more. Don't need the crowd noise for that one.
Him down. That's one of their biggest tools for defense. And just being able to spam out that.
They find the TB arena on a 3. BKB gets popped. They're gonna go after Old 11. He pops his BKB. They'll start to retreat. Icarus dive over. PYW in some trouble. He's got the Lotus Orb on him. Down low is Old 11. He ends up falling to XM. They'll continue to go under to where the tier 3 was standing. They get the kill into PYW. They'll look over at DY. They'll chase him under the racks. The arrow! Just short of Erica. They're still blinking forward. The Flame Break hits. Erica running at the Anti-Mage, but not doing anything. 4 heroes dead on the side of Vici. Now they'll go to the high ground. Or at least think about it.
Against the Mirana, Batrider can just fly right over. The Anti-Mage blinks through. It's underwhelming.
There we go. They get Roche. And he just into the hands of SCCC after game.
TI just said, "Pregnant me miracle."
Please don't do the crowd stuff. Hating the crowd stuff? Kidding me? It's the crowd. This is a LAN event, man. This is a LAN event.
Don't do the crowd stuff.
Blink game. Fiend's Grip out onto James. They've got the Thunder God's Wrath. They'll get the kill on X-Nova with the Supernova coming down right on top of Chalice. XM trying to right-click it away. They've got themselves the arena. The Supernova doesn't go off. PYW ends up dead. They'll get the kill on XM. They'll lose Old 11 as well as Chalice. And SCC getting beat up. Pop the BKB, still has the Aegis, but can't fight. I should have played the crowd music, you know? See? It just didn't... I messed up the call and the name on them.
Lasso's nice, but...
What time is it at my place? It's 1:15. BKB with the lasso, and Fiend's Grip comes out on a Chalice. They're going to go for the kill with the BKB. Be popped by Old 11. They got the stun out on a PYW. Gets the Supernova off. DY ends up going down. They're not going after this egg. They've got the spear. They get the kill on SCCC. Dead for 100 seconds. Does have buyback. Icarus dive forward. They've got the dust on X-Nova. He'll soul rip, but he won't survive. Double kill for Erica. Just listen to that crowd.
And these net worth advantages that either... Yeah, that's weird. I thought you were my brother.
Who beats terribly late game? I don't know. Anti-Mage was doing all right. Oh, spear hits on XM. They've got the Sunray on top. Nimbus down. XM dies. Buyback from SCCC as well as XM. They'll get the lasso out of the Terrorblade. They've got themselves the refresher. They'll lasso him again. Can they get the kill into the Terrorblade? Mana Void, but the Lotus Orb keeping him alive. Goes into the Satanic, trying to survive under the tier 4 towers. Almost back up to full health. Pop the BKB, so doesn't end up dead after the double lasso. Decay's coming out from X-Nova. They've got the damage to kill off PYW and look over at DY to get themselves a second. They still want to go for Erica. Do they have Abyssal Blade? No, it's on cooldown for another 14 seconds. And they will find Erica. And they will look to get the kill. Finish him off. Take him out. Done and dusted. Now dead for 86 seconds.
He's got buyback available. But you're going to want to...
around and do us the honor.
Ice squared.
Yeah, there is also Icy. Oh, Abyssal Blade used on Old 11. He's getting low. Looking for the Mana Void. Aeon Disc gets popped. They look for the lasso. They've got the Fiend's Grip as well as the Sunray out onto the Bat Rider. Chalice gets low, but he doesn't end up dead. They get the cone to DY. They look with the Rolling Thunder and the BKB being popped with the Metamorphosis. They'll throw these right clicks in onto the Pangolier, but the lasso comes out from Chalice right onto the TB. Erica in some trouble. I believe he popped the Satanic. He's trying to survive. They get the cone to Chalice. They look for more. Right click. Spear hits onto the Undying. They get the kill on X Nova. They lose Erica. Now they'll look towards the back. PYW on the run. SCC continue to going looking for the Ultra kill. He'll get it. Now can he finish off the Rampage? He goes after Old 11. GG gets called by Vici. Does he get the full Rampage? Yes, he does to finish off the game. And the hype train's in the station. Game 1 goes to EHOME. Look at that. It's so much control. Gold graph, please. You guys, all right, fine. I'll give you guys the net worth graph. You got it. Ooh, Dazzle! I'm missing things. I'm giving you guys gold graphs. He goes down for first blood.
On the Dazzle, please. Buyback status for Dazzle.
He has buyback. It is available. He's got the gold for buyback. We're leading the CS, man. And he's popping that haste. He's going over bottom, looking for the kill on a James, and just one shot done. Goes after Chalice, Poison Touch, Electric Vortex. They leap in. They've got the Star Storm, but not the damage to get the kill. I guess Ori could TP back to mid now. If both Ancients die at the same time, what happens? A draw, and then they go into a 5-man sack race to see who wins. It was a good telekinesis, but they get the kill on X Nova. They look over at James. Thunder God's Wrath comes in, and they don't want to chase onto the Rubik. It's got Fade Bolt in just 4 seconds. Where am I from? I'm from Galaxy Battles. Yeah, I met him before. Who do I think will win the late game? I'm going to go with Vici. I want to see a 3-game series. I think Ori's going to go off with this Zeus. Metamorphosis used to go after the Spectre and try to get on top of him with the Dark Ascension. Shadow Wave. Do they have a Shallow Grave? No, they don't. He's still just level 3. But the Ball Lightning all the way over looking for Chalice. Vortex pulling him back. They just don't have the damage to finish him off just yet. 4 heroes here for the side of EHOME, and, well, not much more that Ori can do. Have I ever met Lizard in person? It's just not farmed enough at the moment. They're gonna catch him with Metamorphosis going down. Spectre using that Haunt and the Doom. They really want SCC to die. Am I subscribed to Lizard's OnlyFans? No. But he is subscribed to mine.
Lizard has an OnlyFans?
I have no idea. Some 1, 2, 3. Have I ever seen Arteezy in person? Yes, I have seen him back at ESO1 New York. Back in the day. Old 11 getting chased down. One more shot. Chalice gets the kill onto the Doom. I was too afraid to ask him for a picture, so I didn't. Rolled out of control.
Just focus on the game, dude. Focus
yeah,
up.
We're focusing on the game. Have I ever tried DMT? No. I would like to, though. What's my childhood nickname? I don't use that question because it's the same as my username. We'll leap forward. Arrow! Oh, not hitting. Ball lightning all the way over, though. They go into XM. They got the Crippling Fear! Oh! Ori getting destroyed with the Thunder God's Wrath. They get the kill on X Nova as well as XM. They look over at Chalice. Inferno Blade hits. The chase is on. They have the bad Juju with the minus armor. They'll get the kill. It's a 3-for-1 in favor of Vici over EHOME. Focus on casting the game. That's not a security question.
Sasquatch in the chat. Another one of the players in the team I'm working with.
Ooh.
By the way, now that I've got, 3,300, almost 3,400 people watching, the team I'm working with right now, it needs a name and an avatar. We're calling ourselves the Odd Otters right now.
Oh,
You guys come up with
Arrow on the James. Hold on. Hold that thought. All right, you can be. I hope you're the Otters and your logo has to be 2 Dota heroes or 2 Otters just holding hands. Yeah. Okay, I'm down with it. By the way, 2K lead for Vici here. I don't understand how this turned into an episode of Dr. Phil. Who you got, Robin Scherbatsky or the mother? I think he should have just married the mom. Well, crippling fear action on Erica. Thunder God's Wrath coming in with the Moonlight Shadow. The hook shot hits from X Nova, but they've got the Shell Grave coming out from DY. They'll focus their attention onto the Dazzle. Haunt gets used, trying to jaunt outside the cogs. Meanwhile, Electric Vortex, Child's and X Nova go down while DY falls as well. The Doom is out through onto the Zeus. Ball lightning all the way to the backlines. Ori, he'll get the kill out onto XM. So they brought 3 heroes down without buyback. They'll focus their attention onto the Terrorblade. Stunned up, trying to survive, but gets the Thunder off in time. And now we'll focus attention on Erica. Electric Vortex, they'll still get the kill onto the Terrorboy, but he finishes off the Spectre. They look over at James, who throws the Fable out on the Storm Spirit to finish him off. And it will be a full team wipe in the favor of VG over EHOME as they lose 3. They really could have lost less. Standing the lead, man. I feel like this game's on the back of SCCC if he's able to hold it together.
If he's able to hold it together.
Yeah, hook shot comes through onto the Doom. Now they look with the Metamorphosis. They go and blink forward the Crippling Field. They'll go after this Mirana. The ball lightning onto the backlines. They kill off James. They get the kill to Old 11. Now Battery Assault coming through on the Spectre. Moving forward, looking over at the Mirana. X-Nova, Battery Assault no longer available. They get the kill on X-Nova. Now they've got the Sunder out from SCCC, but Shadow Wave and the kill onto the TB. 3 heroes dead on the side of EHOME. All they lose is the Doom. They did use Haunt, but they helped Doom because Old 11 ended up dying. And with the TB dead, they can move their way over into Roche. That was an odd Sunder.
Down pretty fast, going right through the armor.
Don't think they can take this, and, well, Ori's got an Aegis. Neff, look at those predictions, right, guys? Right, there we go. I control the camera? Yeah, man. Oh, sorry, I'm also talking to Chad. I'm getting a little too preoccupied. Hookshot comes through, out on Old 11. He doesn't have Doom to work with, but they've got the damage out on an XM. Can they get the kill on the Zeus? Yes, they'll finish him off first. Telekinesis hits the Doom. They get the kill on Old 11. Ori trying to do what he can. He's got himself the Aegis, the ball lightning out. PYW here for support. Meanwhile, Haunt available in 37 seconds. Spectre staying top, going for the tier 2. They're going to the Moonlight Shadow. Shadow Wave used. Arrow comes out. Doesn't land. That's a stolen arrow thrown forward by James. Not the Mirana towards the Storm if you were confused. But you shouldn't be. Chalice looking to go in. He's got the Blink as well as the Crippling Fear. They'll use the Dust. They've got the Vision out onto the Mirana, but the Shallow Grave is there. They'll keep him alive. Shadow Wave coming out once again. They've got the Yules to control up the Mirana, but Ori doing a lot of damage with the Poison Touch. Hitting onto SCC as well as Chalice, and eventually PYW will die to the Void from the Night Stalker, but onto the backlines with the ball lightning coming through onto X-Nova, getting the kill too. They'll take the Clockwork, they look over at Chalice, they've slowed him down, and have the Electric Vortex, but the Metamorphosis damage from SCCC, they'll pop the Aegis very quickly.
Crippling Fear is available.
Crippling Fear, they've got the Silence. Do they have the damage? Trying to run back. Silence on a 3. Shadow Wave is there as well as the Poison Touch. They've got the Shallow Grave. Now comes Old 11. They get the kill on the Chalice. They look over as the ball lightning. He's able to leave. They've got the Sunder coming out from SCC. Pops the BKB. Goes after Old 11 with the BKB pop out of the Doom. And EHOME will back away, but Haunt is used. So they'll jump forward, going after James. They've got the BKB running out on Old 11. He wants to move forward to get the Infernal Blade, stopping this team of EHOME from retreating back behind the Tier 2 tower, but they've got a lot of damage with the Metamorphosis coming out from SCCC and still really right-clicking very hard. X-Nova with the hook shot. That stuns up Erica. They get the kill on both Erica as well as Old 11. They take out 2 on the side of Vici, and EHOME end up coming out the victors after all is said and done. That's cool.
Yeah, China does always beat Secret, so...
Hook shot on a PYW as well as the Cogs. They've got the Telekinesis coming out from James. They'll have the damage to blow up PYW. We'll see if they engage off this. Crippling Fear onto the backlines, goes after DY. They've got the Silence onto the Dazzle. Now they look over and try to kill off XM. They just don't have enough to kill him off. Doom is used. That hits the TB, but he's already into the Metamorphosis. He Shallow Graves himself. The Thunder God's Breath coming out from XM before he dies. They've muted this TB, but they just don't have the damage to get the kill. They look over at Erica. They find themselves with the Clumsy Net locking him up and getting the kill onto the Spectre. They'll take out the third without buyback. Ori now needing to run. BKB, Popeye Chalice, Crippling Fear right on top of him. They've got him silenced up, trying to get the kill onto this Storm, and they've hit him with the Telekinesis. They'll take out Ori. 4 heroes dead on the side of Vici. EHOME evening up the game. Fight forced.
Map control. That's as long as you can.
Haunt used. Ball ending in, but they've got the Silence. The BKB but gets popped by the Storm. Metamorphosis gets popped by SCCC. They go right on top of DY. They've got the Silence out onto this Dazzle, who's unable to survive. He can't get the Shallow Grave off on himself. Old 11 ends up dying as well. X-Nova trying to run. He's able to survive just on the backlines of this fight with the BKB popped by Chalice. They'll go after PYW to continue to chase with the Blink forward. They've got the Crippling Fear. They'll have the Silence. They'll take out a third. And all of a sudden, EHOME have a 1K, 2K lead. Has Dazzle been a regular in China? No, this is the first time we've seen him this event. Well, so far in the last couple of days. I'm not sure about the entirety of the year.
I was just about to say, you know, as long as they're able to take fights outside the base and Metamorphosis is there, they'll be okay, but when it's beside the Roche pit like that, like that's an objective they're happy to take, so you give it casually. There you go. I probably sound a little bit less like I'm wearing braces right now.
4 heroes around for EHOME. 5 heroes. Make that 5. Ooh. Ori. Telekinesis from a distance. Now they've got the Fable as well as the Nimbus. They'll have themselves the hook shot. Taking out Ori. Dead with no buyback again. Chalice right on top of DY. They'll get the kill into the Dazzle. Now they'll look for more. They've got the Clumsy Net to lock up Old 11. BKB's been popped by Chalice. Leap forward. PYW taking a lot of damage. Regretting that. And DY, who bought back, already forced to use the Shadow Grave onto the Mirana. They'll go for the tier 3 tower over mid. The Glyph comes out, and we'll see if they can hold. This is going to be tough without Storm. On the back lines, looking for the Doom. And gets it onto the Zeus. Moving forward, Spectre uses the Haunt. They get the kill on XM. He's dead, but has buyback. The question is, will he use it? They've lost TUI for the second time. He's dead for 75 seconds without buyback, and I'm pretty sure James stole the Doom and threw it back on Old 11. He did. Sunder used on Erica. Blink forward. They've got the Crippling Fear right on top of Erica into the trees. They'll go trying to escape. They get the kill onto James. They'll end up losing the Rubik. He's got buyback as well, but Erica falls and will be dead for 84 seconds. Nicely done by James to steal that Doom and throw it back on the game. Like, I know SCC has the top of the net worth, but, and I'm going to reiterate this point 100 times, he's found DY in every single fight.
Yeah. It's just been too easy for him to get on top of these heroes.
My mod, he's back. My high school Star League, son.
Fight breaks out, Haunt comes out.
Yeah, ball lining forward. They get the kill. No word. He start that off. He's dead for 79 seconds without buyback. Another look with the BKB pop by SCCC going after Erica on the backlines again. Chalice is right on top of DY. He's silenced up, killed off. They've got the kill on the 2. They throw the Doom out, but it gets only Scorched Earth stolen. Infernal Blade hits, but they've got the kill on Erica. They'll take a 3. They'll look over at the Old 11 Doom. Finish him off. 4 heroes dead. GG, well played. EHOME booked their ticket to the final. EHOME, LGD in the final. Amy 16 with the sub on the end there, hitting us up at 112.